Okay, here we are again in our Pixlr editor, and we are going to use editor again. And before you did this, hopefully you went to Google Classroom and picked an image to use. There were many images there, but you needed to just use one of them. We're going to use the same image the entire time. So click Open Image from Computer, and I'm going to look for mine. It is on the desktop, and I put mine in Flower Pictures. Okay, so I'm going to pick, I don't know, they all look pretty. I'll pick this one. Okay, and I'm going to open it up. Okay, it looks lovely. Now you need 6 of these because we're going to use 6 filters. You're going to pick 6 filters to use. And over here in our layers menu or window, you can right click and hit duplicate layer. You can go up to layer and choose duplicate layer. You can also use the shortcut Control J. So, and you need 6. I think I have 6. Let me see. Move that out of the way. And okay. So do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to take these and we're going to make them much smaller. We can't have all 6 of them on top of each other. So go on over to Edit, right here, and you're going to go down to Free Transform. Now, when I did that, you'll see that I got the little boxes around the edge of the picture. I'm going to ask you to hold down the Shift so it keeps the proportions correct. Hold down the Shift and then drag in. Okay, so this one got smaller. That looks pretty good, I guess. The rest of them did not, but that's okay. I'll put that one up here in the corner. And now I'm going to go over to my Layers menu and click on this one. Oh, apply the changes. Yes, I want it to be that size. Now, come back over. Oh, you can see how it changed. There it is, that layer. And now let's go to the next layer. Go up to Edit, Free Transform. We should get the boxes around it. Hold the Shift key. Make this one, try to make it about the same size. And I'm going to move it up. That's not really the same size, but let me make it bigger. Okay, and then click off of it and it'll say Apply Changes and you say yes. And now go to the next one and go up to Edit. Go down to Free Transform and make it smaller as you hold the Shift down. And move it into place. These are too big. Whoops, apply the changes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to move these over. Whoops. There. You have to make sure that that's the layer that you've selected, the one that you're going to move. So if you need to move them around, you need to select that layer. Okay. And continue to do this. You're going to click on the layer, go up to Edit, down to Free Transform, and do it for each of them. Okay, so you should have 6 pictures somewhat like this. Now we're going to add a filter to each one of these, and you get to choose. So I'm going to go to the layer. I'm going to start with this one, so I have to make sure that's the one that's clicked. And then I am going to go over to filter, and I like lots of them. Let's look at, I don't know, pastels. Let's see how it looks on that one. I can change it. I can move it back a little. I like it the other way. Okay, so I used pastels on that one, and I'm going to click OK. I like the way it looks. I'm going to go over here to text, and I'm going to type the word pastels underneath it so I know what I've done. Now, once you start, you can type pastels, but the color, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to ask you, this is a really cool thing. I'm going to ask you to click on the IMG And that gives you every single color that's in that image. So the color that you pick will be one that matches the image, which I think is cool. So there it is, and you can change it to any font that you want. I'm going to ask that you choose a different font for every one, and make it large enough I can see. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, and go through and make sure that you're clicking on the layer, and then go up to filter and pick any one that you want. Ooh, I'm on the wrong one. Whoops. There. Whoa. Right there. Background copy. And now go up to filter. Let's go back down to art poster. Okay, that's a little much. Pretty cool. Okay, so then go and get text and type art poster. Go to the color, and you're under the IMG, and pick a color that's in your poster, or I mean in your there, and change the font and pick a different one for each one of these.